What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we are going to be checking out the 1996 Independence Day action figures from Trendmasters, which is based off the movie Independence Day starring Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum. And the reason why I'm opening these up now, because I've had these for a while, is because the clamshell is starting to yellow. You can't tell through the camera, but in the hand, it's starting to yellow pretty bad. So I decided, you know what, they've been boxed up for a while, collecting dust, so it's time to let them breathe, so that way we can put them on the shelf and have them on full display. And I'm in the process of displaying my Trendmasters sets that I have. I don't have a whole lot, but I got quite a few that I want to display all together. So I got my Independence Day collection along with other things from Trendmasters that they produced back in the day in the mid to late 90s. So very excited about that. So it's due time, and I want to go ahead and crack these things open so we can get a closer look at it. But first, I want to go ahead and go over the packaging quick because they're all going to be the same. So there's no need to go over each individually when we just go over one. So we'll just check this one out, and this is the Bio-Containment Chamber, and this is your basic Independence Day ID4 packaging. It's card back, so you have the Independence Day ID4 logo right there, and then you have the name of the figure right there, and then here at the bottom for the human figures you got Stephen Hiller, Thomas J. Whitmore, and David Levinson. So, of course, is your basic clamshell here with your figure in the middle. And then on this one it says "Try Me," but it doesn't work. We'll have to swap out the batteries if we have any available for it. So it's supposed to light up. And then here at the bottom, right there, the right-hand corner, it says Trendmasters. It's the logo right there. And so then on the back here is the card back here, and this is a cross sell of all the stuff that we have available in the line. And I pretty much have all of these except for a couple of vehicles I'm missing. So if you want to pause and take a look at this, you can. But the only ones I'm missing is I need these two things too. Would like to have these two play sets. If I do get these, I would like to have them on card and leave them on card, because you can't really fully. You could, but you can't really fully display all this stuff. And you lose all the pieces and stuff. So I think it looks better on card, in my opinion, for these things. But I do have a review of this, the giant playset on the channel. I do have a review of the attacker ship on the channel if you want to check that out as well. And I also have the Supreme Alien Commander review on the channel as well. And I have all the aliens here too. They're all carded, yet they're yellowing as well. So one day we'll get to review those as well. But for right now, we are just going to focus on the human characters in this Bio-Containment Chamber. All right. And they all come with a floppy disk, except for this one. I don't think this one has a floppy disk, but the rest of them do. So going back to the back of the packaging here, it says computer mission disk, and here's all the individual missions that you could do. So there's like 11 of them, but of course we don't have computers that right now or today that takes floppy disk. I mean, some people do. I for sure don't. And if you want to get on YouTube, you can check out. I think they have some. I think there is somebody that actually has all of these uploaded on one of their channels. You can just check it out and just look through it. Through the search, if you're interested in seeing how all these games work. But I've heard that back in the day, this game was super hard to play, and that you had to have certain specs on your computer in order to get this thing to work. So you couldn't just pop it in and just play it and be done with it. There are certain requirements. So it's pretty crazy. So, but yeah, this should be on YouTube. There should be somebody that has played all 11 missions. So check it out if you're interested. Alright, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and open all these up and take a look at all of these. Alright, so we got the figures out of their packaging. Well, not entirely, but out of the clamshell for the most part. So here's what they look like. Even though you can't really tell, but there is the clamshell on the inside is yellowing. So I know the light's not picking it up a little bit, but you kind of see it. But outside the camera, it's pretty yellow. The light's just filtering it out a little bit. But yeah, this is what the figures look like outside the clamshells. So here's Jay Whitmore, President in the film, and then here is David Levinson, all muscle bound. So you can tell that none of these figures look any like their counterparts in real life, the actors that played them. And this is the chamber. So it comes with this tab, and we'll have to get that off and take that out. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, first up we got the Bio-Containment Chamber that comes with the little bendy alien. And I did try to swap out the batteries because the other ones were corroded. And there's nothing wrong with the actual mechanism, but once I put the fresh batteries in there, it didn't light up. So I'm assuming that just stopped working over time, or the light bulb went out, you know. But it is what it is. It's going to happen. But anyways, so this is a cool little thing. You could probably pick up like 2 or 3 of these, you know, and have them in your collection. Because in the movie, I think they had like three of them, and you had different aliens, you know, partial aliens and stuff inside the chamber. But yeah, this is the chamber. You know, it's got the little stickers to represent the bubbles along the sides of the container, and then here's the button that you press in to have the light up feature. Like I said, it doesn't work. You know, I think it ran its course, you know, over time, and I'm sure there's still out there. Some are still out there that work. You just got to find one. But anyways, so not too much. You know, just a plain, simple design, you know, with the little action feature that does not work on mine. And, but yeah, it's just a tube with a top and a bottom. And just made out of this, molded in this black plastic. Got some detail in there. No extra paint or anything like that. So, just plain and simple. And then here is the bendy figure that it comes with. And, so yeah. Bends. Not much to it, you know, just a normal, regular bendy figure, you know, do all kinds of stuff with it. So what you'll do is you'll pop this top off, and then you would slide the figure inside there, make it look like he's floating in the water and stuff. And then you just pop the top back on. I need to wipe the inside a little bit. So that's it. Just kind of press them down a little bit, and there you got your alien inside the containment chamber. So very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and bring out the human figures, but first let me take them out of the yellowing of this plastic. So we're going to start with President J. Whitmore, and it comes with a load of accessories. They all do, and I think David Levinson is the one that comes with the most accessories. So what I do like about this packaging is on the inside, you got the cardboard insert wrapped around it. President Thomas J. Whitmore. Then it includes the backpack missile launcher and 2 missiles, and then machine gun and pistols, Kevlar vest, and a flight helmet. And then it comes with Computer Adventure Mission Disc number 7. So there he is, all beefy. And of course, Bill Pullman is the one that played President Thomas J. Whitmore, and he was also in the sequel. Wasn't in there a lot, but he was in the sequel. He had a full beard and everything, and then towards the end, he had to get cleaned up and go out there. And well, spoilers for those who haven't seen the sequel to Independence Day. And but yeah, he had to go out there and tried to save his daughter and the others, that got caught up in the fight, in the dog fight, with the Queen and her little aliens are flying around and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, kind of sorta, it's got the look down, but doesn't really quite resemble the actor Bill Pullman. So let's go ahead and take this stuff out of the packaging and take a closer look at it. Alright, so I got him out of his packaging, so we're going to take a closer look at him. He does look a little like Bill Pullman, just a tad bit, but if you didn't know who he was, you probably would say, nah, he looks like a regular dude, But yeah, he's a beefy figure. They all are. Especially David Levinson, he's super beefy, I think. And so this is his outfit patch right there. Nice details and everything. Nice paint here on the buckles, everything. Here's the flag right there. It's it's just good paint all around, in the front and back, And then here's the shoes. Nicely detailed. So we're going to go over the articulation on him. That way we won't have to go over it with the others, because it's pretty much essentially the same thing. So you got a head on the swivel here. Arms go forwards and backwards. And then his wrist right here can 360. And then just the legs go forwards and backwards like that. So that's pretty much it. And no waist or anything like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and suit this guy up. Right, so we got him all suited up in his gear, and I forgot to mention that he does have an articulation here at the elbow right there. So both guns go in his hand. He can both hold his hands. What am I saying? Both of his hands can hold both guns. So looks great. So everything just clips on right there, and then here's the shoulder cannon right there. It clips on the back right there. The gun has a little round here where the trigger is. You can loop it on the side of his pants. So that's awesome right there. So and then there's a little button right there where you can shoot the missile right there, like that. So yeah, then he's ready to fight some aliens. Or if you want to move that back, and then you can have him put on his helmet like that, and then you have the extra missile that you could have for safekeeping. Don't know where you would put this at. I don't think there's anything. No, you can't put it right there. But yeah, you just set it aside, and then you can just take that off and have him hold it like that. So looks like Mr. President is ready for war. So very cool. Really like that. All right, let's go on to the next guy. So next up we have David Levinson, which was played by Jeff Goldblum. Of course, we all know who he is. Seth Brundle on The Fly, and Ian Malcolm on Jurassic Park, and so many other good roles that he's played. So this is one of his, aside from The Fly and Jurassic Park, this is probably another most well-known movie that he's in. So that being said, so this is all his stuff that he has. So he's the technical expert, includes grappling hook, launcher, and rope, supercomputer, backpack, and night goggles, Kevlar vest, and defense energy shield. And he comes with the computer adventure mission disc number 6. So, all right, let's go ahead and get all his stuff out of his packaging and take a closer look at it. All right, so he's out of its packaging, and it's got a lot of stuff. Especially with this, it's just a rope that, you know, it comes with. I do like the fact that they actually have it separate, and you can use it to tie it at the end. Wait, what is this rope for? I could have sworn it's something. You know, that is a good question. What the heck is this rope for? I don't even know what it goes to. Let's see. Maybe it's just I don't know. I don't know what that rope's for or where it goes to. But it's cool to have. Because I could have sworn I thought that it would go around the hook. Oh, yeah, it does. It does go around the hook. Never mind. Duh. So here's the there's where the rope goes. So I'm assuming it just ties off on there if you're able to do it, and then it would fit in here. So this is where it would go to. So you would tie the rope off it to there, in there. So that's where the rope's for. But I'm not going to do all that. That's too much time. Too much thinking. But that's all his stuff right there. And we'll just take a closer look at it. So this is supposed to be Jeff Goldblum. It's more of a, heck, they got the hair right. And actually looking on the side, that does look like Jeff Goldblum. But if you was to look like that and say, hey, is that Jeff? 9 times out of 10, probably not. But actually looking all around, yeah, from the side it really does look like him. But in the front, it's more cartoony. So this is probably more of a cartoony version of him. But it's cool. It's still cool nonetheless. You know, he's just pretty buff. All right. So I do like it's pretty much a plain Jane figure. You know, just a gray shirt with the white underneath it, and just jeans and tennis shoes. That's pretty much it. Aesthetics. The head sculpt looks good though. You know, I do like how they did the glasses and everything, and the eyes. So that's a good thing. That's a plus right there. And got his watch right there. Didn't paint it all the way, but they just got what it's going for. So very cool. All right, let's go ahead and get them all suited up. All right, so we got Jeff all suited up minus the rope, which has to go, like I mentioned, right here where the hook is and where the little attachment right there is. So aside from that, very cool stuff. You know, he's all geared up. Here's his night goggles. Doesn't fit very well. It's really loose, so you can easily knock that off. But still cool nonetheless. You know, but I think the purpose of this, we'll get here in a second. But here's his little energy shield right there. It's very cool. And then his grappling hook. So we'll just go ahead and take this off because it will get in the way of what we're trying to do here real quick when we're trying to showcase. So the cool thing about this, this has got all kinds of articulation to it. And so what you do is it's got a little swivel here. It's got a couple of other swivels here. So you got a swivel here, and then you got a swivel here. So then we'll just lift this up, and then we'll swing this back around and put the arm down like that. And so what you'll do is attach this piece where his goggle is. It's supposed to attach right here where that little peg is. Well, this is the peg and that's where the hole is. And so you attach it right there, so that way you can have his night vision while he's working on the computer. So it's a cool design, but kind of flawed at the same time, because how he's going to work on that, can't really have him, it's all the way up to his chest and everything. But other than that, it's a cool design. I do like it a lot. Right, so that's how that works. All right, let's go to the final piece of this review. All right, the final person is Stephen Hiller, Captain Stephen Hiller, which was played by Will Smith. Now, I will point out that I wish the packaging was more simpler, like it was back then, because you could just easily just take this stuff out like no problems. Figure has no issue coming out, no issues just taking out everything else. Like now, it's like all deep in there. You got press on the back of it, make all kinds of noise, got tabs and everything. So this was simpler times back then. But anyways, so this is Captain Stephen Hiller, like I said, portrayed by Will Smith. And so here's some of the accessories that includes a missile launcher and 2 missiles, machine gun and pistol, Kevlar vest, and a flight helmet. And it comes with the computer adventure disc. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this guy out. Alright, so here we have Captain Hiller out of its packaging. And so, does not look like Will Smith, not even close. Maybe from the side, just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. But in the front, it looks like Michael B. Jordan, in my opinion. But anyways, so he's wearing camo gear, his army, his gear that he wore in the movie, and his flight gear, should I say. It's the U.S. with the eagle on it. So it's nicely done. Got good paint apps on it. Everything's accordingly. It's got the little peg for the little pistol. It's like he's got little dog tags right there, silver. The face sculpt is well done, even though it doesn't look like him, except for maybe right there, just a tad bit. But I do like the fact that they gave him a little fade too, in the side and back. So that's pretty cool. So, but other than that, let's go ahead and get him geared up and everything. Alright, so he's all geared up and everything. So, he doesn't have a whole lot of accessories like Levinson does. But my only question is, what is this? I don't know what that is. I tried multiple things, like putting this gun back there. It doesn't really fit. It's just a gap. So I know something might supposed to be back there. I don't know if that was a design flaw or what. There's no instructions or anything, or what this is. But I'm assuming you can put the gun back there. I'm assuming like that. That's my only guess. Or you can put the extra missile back there, but it's like doesn't really have a snug fit or anything. But yeah, I do like the I love these helmets. I think they're very cool and everything. So, but yeah, very cool. All right, so we are going to bring out some comparisons real quick so you can kind of get an idea how big these figures are. Okay, so we got Captain Hiller next to Commander Sisko, or Captain Sisko from Deep Space Nine, Star Trek. And then we got another Will Smith figure from Wild Wild West. And here he is next to Blade and Mr. T. And for the final comparison, here they are next to the Alien Supreme Commander. And that will wrap up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it. And let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite figure of the bunch. And don't forget, where's the wisdom? Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.